Surprisingly, I've noticed some pretty good changes where I come from and in people. And then again, there's some stuff that's not so great. But what I've noticed, and the information we have today on the internet, there's so much information. There's so much knowledge. And what I've noticed is a lot of people where I come from are getting the right information. And it's changing their lives for the better. It's making them see the truth. And I'm seeing changes in people in general for the better, and that is good. But there's still the people that don't got the information. And if you don't got the information, if you're not on YouTube today, you're doing yourself a disservice. YouTube is life-changing. It's huge. It is huge. I don't see myself even being who I am today without YouTube. And all that I've done, all that I know, all that I've learned, there's so many good things about YouTube. And you have to be smart enough to get the right information, be around the right people on YouTube and even outside of YouTube. There are still lots of godless people living godless existences in the world. And you can tell they don't got the information. You can tell who's got the information, and you can tell who does not got the information, because the people that got the information, they're more down to earth. They understand the world better. They understand people and things a lot better. The people that don't got the information, there's something wrong with them, and you can tell. You can tell. They have not 1 ounce of humility, integrity inside of them. And you can tell they don't got the information, bro. You can tell they don't watch things they should be watching. You can tell they're not close to God. I've had people come up to me in person telling me they don't believe in God, that they're not with God. And their actions reflect on that. Their lives are not good. And there's a reason for that. They're very ignorant people. They do ignorant things. These are the same types of people that I'm talking about. They do crazy stuff. They think crazy things. They don't have good relationships with people. They're not respected. They never will be. I don't know if anyone alive is respected if they are not with God. I don't think. You have to be down to earth. You have to have humility. You have to be an honorable person that knows what's going on in this world, that knows how to live a good life, if you want to be respected. Because if not, you're not going to be respected. You're just not. The awful thing is some of these people, you can tell there's something good about them, but their beliefs are crazy. Like crazy, bro. I don't know if it's the way they were brought up. I don't know if it's the way things went about in their lives. But their thought process, bro, is just, it's not it. It's just not it. The things they do, the things they say, how they see people, it's not good. If these individuals, bro, don't get their relationship straight with God, They're just going to live a failure life. And it's going to be bad. It's crazy when you let God in and you live a God-filled world. How much better things are. How much clearer life is. How calm and peaceful you feel. Things make sense. You can have good relationships with other people. And you also have to be careful of other people as well. Because when you're this person, you're going to notice a lot of the bad things because you're on point. You're going to notice bad things. And you know who's with God and who is not. But you can have great relationships with people who is on point. You can talk with people very easily who is on point. And those who are not, it's a bad connection. It's a bad relationship. It's bad in general. There's still a lot of people today doing a lot of the wrong things. It's because they're not getting the information. Those who have the information, bro, I'm telling you, it does something to them. It makes them a much better person. And what's crazy is, there are some of you haters out there who will bash people like me, who will bash people maybe similar to me, when there are people in this world who are like monsters, bro. And I'm not even talking about the worst of the worst people. Like the serial killers, the rapists, the murderers, whatever. I'm not even talking about those people. There's literal monsters in the world on a daily basis where you see people. Like, there's so much, I don't want to say it this way, but like, your mindset is so much more pure and clean than theirs. And there's people in the world, like some haters will come here and complain about people like us. Like, do you not see what's out there in the world, bro? And yeah, you're a hater. No one else is saying that stuff but you. But you. And they're complaining about us. Look at yourself. You're not good. And you're trying to pick something apart about us, bro. Look what is out in there in the world. Look what is out there in the world. And you have people like that complaining about us. Great. It doesn't help any. You know. It's completely ridiculous, but this stuff will happen. And it's ridiculous. It shouldn't happen, but it does. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't get your life straight, I give people this advice all the time. In real life. The best possible thing you could do. The best possible thing you could do is work very hard on yourself and go down that narrow path. Do the work in every sense of the way. Because if you don't, you're going to have many problems that you did not even know were going to come. Many problems. Be the healthiest, best version of yourself that could possibly exist. You want to impress God. And the rest will fall into place. If you don't do this, you are in for a rude awakening, which is something I've talked about recently. People don't understand, bro, what's going to come. They really don't. If you don't self-improve, bro, you're toast. Many, many, many problems that you don't want are going to show up. 5 years, 10 years down the line. And by that time, it's going to be too late. You're going to be too lazy. You're going to be too not ambitious, and you're going to fold like a lawn chair. Be a fat old man. That ain't got a pot to piss in. That's a broke. You guys don't understand what the world's coming to. You have to get your shit straight now before it's too late. It's borderline too late right now. It's not, but it's borderline. Like if you keep putting things off, if you don't self-improve, it will be too late. So it's borderline too late. So you better get your stuff straight right now. Get your health on point. Get your relationship with God on point. Get everything on point. Check all the boxes. It's what you must do. If you're not doing this, you're wasting time. Don't fall into the degeneracy. These people act like such normal, good people, but they're the ones that's going to have these problems that they don't see coming. This is what I've been working on for years, bro. They're the same people that's going to look at someone like me or somebody possibly like yourself. I don't know who you are, but possibly. And hate. Because we've done the right things. We've done the work. We became true to ourselves. They have not. They left many things and many stones unturned. We left no stones unturned. We turned every damn stone, bro. We worked hard. We've done the right things. Like our ancestors did. People think life is free nowadays. People think, oh, I grew up in a family. They got money. Whatever. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to become a man or a woman. I don't got to do none of those things. Until you see, later on, that you're really messed up. People don't see what's coming in the future, bro. Too many people do not. This is a problem with the world. And all these people, bro, are living godless, mindless existences. They don't have the ability or the capability to look further into life to say, you know what? Right now, I'm not doing the right things, but it'll be okay someday. But you continuously do the wrong things, and all of a sudden, that one day that you thought everything was going to be fine, it is not, and it is far from the truth. It's the complete opposite of fine. You are now screwed. People don't see this coming, bro. I'm telling you, man. I can see ahead of time. Something else I've done. Bro, I've saw ahead many, many times in my life in many different situations. In many different situations. That girl that, you know, I might have talked to, when she decided to kind of ruin things, okay. I knew she was going to regret that. And she did. It's almost as if I can see ahead in time. And guess what happens when you come back at the wrong time? I don't want you no more because it's not the right time now. And what happened has happened. What's been done has been done. No longer valid. It's like that expiration date. It's expired. It's a no-go. Just know it's not worth it for me. It's worth it for you, all right. It's worth it for you, all right. Guess what? I'm not expired. I'm fresh as a daisy. You're expired. You know what? I like fresh shit off the pear tree. Give me that right pear off the pear tree, bro. I'm not eating no bad apples. Give me that fresh one. I like some fresh stuff. I can afford fresh stuff. Something else. I don't use secondhand clothes. I don't buy secondhand stuff. If I want to buy some tires, I'll buy a brand new set of tires. I'll buy a brand new set of rims for those tires. Whatever. New. Not expired. You know that yogurt on the shelf? I don't want the expired stuff. That's off 50% off. Buy new yogurt. Fresh. You know that fruit on the shelf at the supermarket? With the 50% tag. But the fruit looks like it's going to go bad in about 6 hours. Fully. And it's already half bad. I'm good. I'll spend the extra money and I'll get a fresh batch of fruit that is not about to expire. And this is how it goes, folks. This is how it goes. I'm just coming back from the gym. I'm feeling a little tired, but at the same time, I feel really good. I'm feeling sharp, bro. My health is coming back. Feeling real sharp, feeling real good, real grateful. There was nothing worse than how I felt over the past 2 weeks, and I made it seem like it wasn't as bad as it was. It was bad. But I made it seem not as bad. Just like I make my journey seem not as hard as it was, but it was very hard. Because I can make hard things seem and look pretty easy. Eminem, he rapped about that in his lyrics. He somehow made it look easy. But it was not easy. Nothing is easy. Getting to the top of anything is not easy. But you know, there's people in the world that can make it look easy. It's that warrior spirit that people cannot see, that people want to overlook and pay no mind to, and just think nothing of it until they can no longer deny you of victory. But anyways, like I was saying, nobody likes secondhand stuff, bro. Nobody. Not me. You don't even like that shit. There's some people that are secondhand themselves and they want firsthand fresh stuff. Not even you don't want it, but you secondhand yourself. You've been used, you've been abused, you've been touched, you've been caressed. Bro, come on. If you want something valuable, become valuable yourself. Oh my goodness, yeah. Become valuable yourself. I'm great as I come. I'm great as I am. Da-da-da-da-da. There's such thing as delusion too, you know that, right? There is. There are things we must do in this world, folks. And there's things we must not do in this world. Both. Don't mess it up. Don't screw it up. Be the best possible version of yourself, and even if you screwed things up thus far, just keep doing your best. Try to continue to be the best you can be. You're wasting time if you're not doing it. You're wasting time. You don't understand. People that don't do it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they live horrible existences, so you must do it. The people that have least self-improved that I know are the worst off. The people that have least took care of themselves are the worst off. The people that decided to, I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to offend nobody, bro, but like, people make big mistakes that you cannot overturn in life, bro, and they're not doing that good. They're not doing that hot. Big mistakes can cost you your life. Little mistakes won't. Big mistakes, if you make a big enough mistake, it can cost you the life you could have had. But now that you can't, because you've done something you shouldn't have done, and now it's over. You just won't be able to experience what you could have. You can still live a life, but not what you could have done. So you have to be very careful. And make sure you're very mindful in your actions. Don't be the person that learns too late. Even the people that have learned too late, just do your best now. That's all you can do. What's done has been done. There's no point in being sad or harping over it. Just do the best you can do now. Would be my advice to you. There's advice to every single person. I help people individually, one-on-one. There's the right advice for everybody. But if you want to be really in the right place, do what you gotta do young. Our ancestors did it. They all did it the right way, bruh. They had no choice. but to do it the right way. God told me this at a young age. Those voices in my head told me that at a young age. It has to be done this way. Do you think anyone alive told me this? No. Absolutely not. Not one person around me told me. To anything I've ever done, bro. Nobody alive has told me anything. Or what to do. People did or tried, but it wasn't the right advice. But no one told me any of the good things I've ever done. No one told me to do that. No one advised me to do that. It was me and God. That's it. So if you're serious about your life, you will be placed in the right position. You will. But it all starts with getting your relationship back with God first. And God willing, you will be placed in the right position. I'm out. For now.